It's Valentine's Day and the bulldozer has been delivered. This is very exciting news because it means it's time to start the excavation. I cannot explain how excited James has been about getting this project started. He has been waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, we're about to build his giant pole barn, which is also going to be our shop.
As you can see, he's moving some big chunks of concrete. That used to be a concrete pad where our camper used to sit. We used to live there while we were building our house. But he had to cut down the dirt about 3 feet where that pad sat, and he's pushing that dirt back to build up the grade so we can have a nice big level pad. I have no regrets having a farm that has rolling hills and hollers because it adds character and I love it. But it is sometimes hard to find flat ground to build something on, so that's why we have to hire excavators and he has to move all this dirt for us. Okay, we got the excavation mostly done. He's got to come back tomorrow to do some stuff. They had to cut a lot more into this hill next to the barn, which I said was okay. This ended up being a lot higher than I thought. That's why it's hard for me to see the grade without transits. I had the transit out here and seen that there'd be about a 4 to 5 foot grade difference. And I think he just kept packing it and packing it up. So as a result, having a lean-to on that side is going to be a little bit difficult, so we'll play it by ear. They got to come back tomorrow, and he says he's going to slope that a little better. Tomorrow it is supposed to rain, though, so we'll see if they can get that in. Over here ain't terrible. I can deal with this grade, but over there it's pretty bad, and that's where I wanted the lean-to. So we'll figure it out. Now, this is obviously a lot bigger than what I would need, so it doesn't look terrible. Did it all with that piece of machinery there, and doesn't look too bad. This is, like I said, this is quite a bit different for me. This is pretty steep. I can mow it though, which is the main thing. I can keep that mowed, and I just got to be able to get my tractor in here and get all this equipment out. So, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks like we're gonna have a pretty decent pad to build on. They're gonna put some gravel on it tomorrow as well, and I gotta work, so we won't be seeing any of that. It's pretty good.
This right here is really exciting progress. We are finally completely done with the excavation, so we're getting our first couple loads of gravel delivered.
Okay, we got the excavation is 99% complete. He's got one more load of gravel to bring. That'll make 3 loads of gravel, and he's gonna have plenty, so I'll be able to pile up some here and use it to pack in around our posts. But all of this cost $4,350. Half of that was gravel, half of that was all the dirt work. We had quite a bit of dirt work to be done here. Took him about 2 whole days just to move the dirt. He tracked it in very well. And the excavator that we used was Jason O'Hara Excavation. He's done such a great job. His prices seem to be very reasonable compared to others around us. We've had people quote us at least twice the amount that he quoted us, which I thought was insane. But he's done great work, super respectful, and honestly, when it comes to contractors, all I ask for is communication and being respectful. That's it. Basically, I'm just gonna lay out real quick just to see where the lean-to is going to end up on this side. He had to do quite a bit of work to bring up the grade. That way I can back implements back up into it. So I just want to kind of get an idea of where that's going to sit.
Okay, let's do it. Where James is standing is the edge of the barn. Now he's marking out to the post that'll be the outside edge of that lean-to we're going to build. Right there? Okay, so we'll be able to back tractor implements up this way and park them in the lean-to. They had to do a lot of work over here because this was like really steep after they raised this up to make it flat. And sorry I'm sick, so my voice sounds ridiculous, but they did a nice job of making this drivable. It's still steep, but we will easily be able to get a tractor up this. Looks really good. It's hard to grasp the incline in the video, but it's still got a pretty good incline.
That's the steepest part. So that part back there, I may end up closing off.
And not driving around it, just like drive up to the end.
I could make that more of my woodworking shop.
Okay.
That's what I told the guys. They told me that this could have ended up being an issue here because of how high they had to bring this grade, and they packed it in well. But what I told them is I'm flexible. I can change my design to my barn, and I'm already thinking to expand my woodworking shop, or at least push it this way and incorporate some of my lean-to. So I think that would look nice. And then this portion up here would be for implements.
I think it's a great idea.
And I can also always add a lean-to on the other side. And you know, that'll be in the future. I don't plan on doing that right away, but that would easily take care of that issue. I would just have to have a good foundation. So we would definitely have to drill and put in solid posts all the way to undisturbed ground.
Okay. Look at all this progress. It's insane. He brought the camper over here. The truss is over here. You can see the back where they had to move a lot of that dirt. There used to kind of be like a wall there right before the old concrete pad. This area right here is the section behind the pole barn. And yes, we know we're going to have to add a lot of topsoil to this area to grow grass because it's all clay from the excavation. But look at this giant area. It is ready for a 40 by 60 pole barn to be built.